As I mentioned, the preparations for Euro Under-21 Championship get going. That takes place here in June, as here we have the team news for you for Slovakia. As number 5, Javorček, he plays in Germany for Holstein Kiel. They'll be looking for Marcelli to score their goals. Nebula is the main creator in midfield in the number 10 shirt. As for Germany, well, Urbig, the Bayern Munich goalkeeper, is out. Felix Gebhardt was called up from Jan Regensburg, but it's Atubolu who gets the nod in goal for tonight. Vanna and Kastrop both dropped out of the squad, so Scherhunt was called up. That's the first time he's been involved with the Under-21 setup. Janda and Ulrich are also first-timers. Gruder and Nebel starting in midfield with Knauf on the bench. So the captain, Eric Martel of Köln, just going through the pre-match ritual here. As there is the starting lineup named by Antonio Di Salvo, who signed a new contract earlier this week until 2027. He's been in charge since 2021, and he led Germany on an unbeaten run in 2024 with 5 wins and 3 draws. Well, these two last faced each other all the way back in September 2016 in another Under-21 friendly. On that evening, it ended as a 3-0 win for Germany. So Slovakia are ranked 41st in the world, whereas Germany are ranked 10th. So you'd have to say Germany come into this as the favourites. Slovakia have conceded 3 in each of their last 2 friendlies against the Netherlands. A 3-3 draw there, and a 3-1 loss to Portugal, where Holly was sent off. They collapsed after that as Nebula actually scored to make it 1-0. But after they went down to 10 men, it all went downhill. Well, Slovakia are in Group A of Euro Under-21, which they qualified for as hosts, with Italy, Romania and Spain. It's the first qualification they've made since 2000, when they finish in 4th spot. As we get going then in this Under-21 international friendly between Slovakia and Germany. Should be a great game this evening, as there are places to play for in the finals, as we see Namdi Collins going forward for the first time there. Couldn't quite keep the ball in as he looked to cut it back. As we see Jaroslav Kentoš, the Slovakia Under-21 coach, he's been in charge for a good long time now, bringing through these young players. And the likes of Javorček, as I said, earning big moves to the Bundesliga. So a tough draw for Germany at Euro Under-21, as they face Czech Republic, England and Slovenia. The big kickoff is in June, and they will look to regain their crown as 3-time winners, having won it 4 years ago. The last match was a 2-2 draw with France away in November, as Bayer, who doesn't feature here, got a double in the 4th minute and the 50th to make it 2-0, but Tell got one back just after the hour, and Chauna levelled deep into stoppage time for France. But it was a positive performance for Antonio Di Salvo's side, and we'll be looking out for Paul Nebel this evening in midfield. He's starred for Mainz so far in their run to the higher echelons of the Bundesliga this season, with 7 goals and 4 assists. And this the first of a double header in this international break, as there's a big one on Tuesday in Darmstadt for Germany, as they face Spain next up, one of the favourites for the Euro Under-21 tournament. So a quick start here in the opening 2 minutes, as Marcelli there's just shown out of play by Collins, who's been well involved in the game so far. Here is Javocek with the long throw down the line. Comes to nothing in the end for Slovakia, and there is a break on here for Gruda. As that's a lovely run as well. He darts into the box. Can he find one of his teammates? He almost does there at the near post, but just cleared by Slovakia. Great danger there, though, from Gruda, the Brighton and Hove Albion youngster. Oh, skipping round his man with real ease. And a real warning sign that to Slovakia. As Jakubko gets the ball out towards the right-hand side here for Uriaki. Brown with the throw. And unfortunately there, Voltemada, who's been in fantastic form for Stuttgart this season, just being caught in possession. Doing well to regain it though, Rocco writes, as here we see that run from Gruda again, and was so close to picking out Tresoldi in the 6-yard area. Of course, the young Hanover man looking to dart towards that near post area. As here we see Atubolu, who's back in net for the under-21s. The Freiburg keeper, the number 1 now for the Bundesliga outfit. As Rosenfelder just directing operations here at the back. And he's just given the ball away there. Broken away though from Sauer. And then a chance for Gruda to play the ball towards the centre. It was Voltemada who was dropping deep to try and create something, just passing it to the defence in the end. But perhaps he can make a late break towards the box here, as the ball is being held up by Nebel, who gets the ball back again here on the left-hand side. It's a deep ball in. It's chested down towards Voltemada. You would expect the roles to be a little bit reversed there. Voltemada with a knockdown for Tresoldi. Well, a bright opening here. Just over 5 minutes gone, 0-0. But Germany look to have settled already away from home against the Euro Under-21 hosts. Now this is Martel, the captain. And just caught there in the centre of the park. Gaidos, it was, coming in on him. As at the moment, Slovakia having to absorb a lot of pressure. Well, here comes another run down the left-hand side from Nebel. And he gets it back again here from Reitz. And the chance to cross. Well, it's one of those. It's a dangerous one, really. But the goalkeeper there, Belka, not called into action. Just putting it towards a far post area. As there we saw Nathaniel Brown. Well, interestingly there, Belka not taking the goal kick. Well, Slovakia very proud to be able to hold the Under-21 Euro Championships in the summer. As the competition is getting bigger and bigger and more difficult to win as well. As here's a chance for Germany, and rather than going for the shot there, Voltemade looked for the pass. Looked for all the world as though he was just going to crack it with his left foot. Instead he tried to knock it back across, as Nebel in the end wins the first corner of the game with 8 minutes gone. Well, incidentally, you'll notice that Germany are wearing commemorative shirts this evening. 125 years of the German Football Federation being celebrated with these retro shirts as the cross comes in here. And it looked as though it was going to be a free header for Tresoldi. In the end, could just cushion it for the goalkeeper Belko to claim. Well, a very good start here from the Germans. Well, picking up the possession, Jakubo. Some quick passing here for the Slovakians involving Gajdos, but it's all the way back to Belko. Now Jakubko again. And that ball lifted forward by Javocek, but picked up by the Germans. Good interception, that. And there's the referee there waving play on. It looked as though it was a foul on Wright. Nothing given. That's a nice looking crossfield pass here for Javocek. In the end though, just got a little bit excited on that left wing, digging underneath the ball and sending it way out of play and over the bar. Just over 10 minutes played. That's the biggest danger we've seen so far from the home side. I think that Jaroslav Kentosh quite happy to see his side just absorb the pressure and try and break on Germany. As Voltemade plays a nice looking ball into the centre there for Martel. Now it's out wide right for Gruda. And more skill from him, and he's won the free kick there just outside the area. Just tempting the defenders in there. It was Marcelli in the end who was tracking the run and brought him down. Well, it's going to be Gruda and Nebel standing over this one. Two players brought into the starting lineup. They obviously fancy it. Belko just directing his wall. Oh, for once the ball being able to move a yard forward when the referee sprays the line there. That's very rare to see. Normally the ball trying to steal a yard or two rather than the other way around. As we can see, Marcelli there just getting involved in something with rights here. No need for it at all. Well, the Slovakians here trying to slow down the take of the free kick. As here it comes finally, and it's over the bar by Gruda there. Brian Gruda Could have done better. They're just lifting it over, couldn't get it up over the wall and back down again. Again, the Slovakians with the short pass initially before clearing long through Belko. And that's another decent looking ball, this time up the right hand side. Ariembe getting there first to clear. And then a foul is given against Nebel. It was Holly who was causing problems. Well, a dangerous position here for this Slovakian free kick, just out on the right-hand side. Bit of defending here for Ariembe to do again. Well, Marcelli will be looking to make a late run into the box by the looks of it, as the likes of Ulyaki have been called up there, as in the end it's cleared under a little bit of duress. There's a very dangerous ball in. In the end, Germany managing to clear their lines, and it's all the way back to Belko here, as we're about to tick over the quarter-hour mark. 0-0. But a bright start from Germany. However, Slovakia just starting to come into it. As that's poor control. Out on the right-hand side for the Slovakians. Brown here. Right on the halfway line, can get the throw in. Pair of Eintracht Frankfurt players back there, Brown and Collins. That's a slightly heavy touch there from Belko, managing to get round Voltemada though, even so. Quick burst of applause from the Trnava fans here. And that's another nice crossfield pass for Javocek, but deciding not to go forward this time. Jakubko keeping the ball with Ulyaki. As I mentioned at the start of the programme, Slovakia have conceded 3 goals in the last 2 games. In both of them, in a 3-3 draw with Netherlands and a 3-1 loss to Portugal. Germany may well fancy their chances of repeating that trick this evening with the likes of Voltemad and Tresoldi up front. Kubicek there, just getting the ball out for a throw-in for Germany. Right, going all the way back to Atubolu. Ariembe. The deep ball in for Germany from the left-hand side, and well headed away by Jakubko. And just a little bit too much pressure on the man there from Collins. Final warning by the referee there, coming in on Marcelli. Tresoldi there, getting in the face of Belko, who still managed to get the ball away successfully. There's a ball lifted over the top, a little bit of hesitancy there from Ariembi. I assume, though, that he did get the call from Atubolo, who eventually came out to clear on the volley. A bouncing ball upfield and a little push there coming in from Griga. The target man for the Slovakians. Shake of the head there, doesn't agree with the decision. Either way, it's a free kick the way of Germany. A good patient play this from Germany, away from home. Not flying forward every time they get the ball. Holding it when they can. As that's been given away by the Slovakians. This is Voltemada. And just jogging into the box now. He's got a little bit of space. Nebel, though, not looking to find him. As the ball finally comes across and headed out for the corner. Javocek having to get back there to help out. As Voltemada is just picking up these little positions in gaps between the midfield and the strikers. As it's the second corner of the match for Germany. Gruda to take here. And it comes, and it's really well taken by Belko at the far stick. And right on 20 minutes, he bowls the ball out looking for the counter-attack for Slovakia, which is snuffed out by Brown. Rosenfelder inside Ariembi. Martel trying to lead Köln back to the big time in the Bundesliga. His team in the top three of Bundesliga 2. As that looked to be a shove there from Javocek, but nothing given. Just a bit of a glare there from Gruda at the referee's assistant. Well, Collins looking for options from the throw. He decides to go long. It is flicked on as Voltemada almost got around the defender there. Tried the foot roll. Very, very confident given his form for Stuttgart this season. Former Werder Bremen man, as it looks as though we're going to see the first yellow card of the evening, and Eric Martel it is who goes into the book. A lunging challenge coming in. It was a ball that he thought he could win. Oh, even the yellow cards being announced here in the stadium in Trnava. Well, it's 3 fouls apiece, as it's been a competitive game, but certainly not over the top as we reach the midway point in the first half. 0-0. Not too many chances to speak of. Germany with the better of the match so far. Oh, that's well won by Slovakia in midfield, and it's Marcelli trying to create something, but Good defending that as well from Collins, as Javocek tried to get to the byline. Good strong defending just to shepherd the ball out despite the pressure there. Tabulu will get us back underway with the restart here from the goal kick for Germany. I thought about clearing long there in the end. Found Ariembi, who plays for Sporting Braga in Portugal. Rosenfelder. Just making sure his teammate there, Martel, knew there was a player at his back. Good communication between the German players. As Paul Nebel there thought that he should have had the throw. It's given the other way. And Kopacek will take this one. Brown just touching the ball in field. Well, all the German players really well drilled. Very comfortable with the ball at their feet wherever they pick up the possession. Also in tight spots as well. As Reitz gets across the halfway line. Well, not a lot of space out there, as Rosenfelder looks to find Collins on the right-hand side of the penalty area. And looking for the corner. I think he's got the decision as well. A little thumbs up there from Collins. As across comes Nebel to take the resulting corner. 25 minutes in. As it's an outswinger, it's a really good take as well. It was just flicked on there. And Slovakia do get it clear at the far side. Javocek just having enough pace to get there, but the throw comes into Voltemada. And it's more pressure here for Slovakia to deal with. Ariembi. Reitz just looking for a run. No one really able to find space ahead of him, as that's a lovely little turn from Tresoldi. Well, he's got very quick feet, the Hanover number 9, and almost managed to make the turn. In the end, it came off the defender for the next corner. As this one comes in, flicked on, and there might be a shot here from the edge of the box. If Gruda could find space, managed to hold the ball up instead and keep possession. Here he is again, right in the corner. And a couple of little tricks there, first against Sauer, and then he's been taken out there by Marcelli, who's a very aggressive player. There he comes sliding in again. And the quick break here from Slovakia, but it's a fine interception there from Ariembi. And Kopacek will take the throw in here as his Gruda with this little run. Marcelli, for me, that's a foul. Had no eyes for the ball whatsoever, just wanted to take out the player. Marcelli has left a couple of those in on the Germans, the Slovan Bratislava player. There's no real danger for Atubolu so far. Antonio De Salvo will be happy with the way that his team have kept the possession in this game. Maybe wants a little bit more creativity from them. Although, of course, Maxi Bayer is not out there, rested for this international break after a lot of games for Borussia Dortmund. His club, as there's a shot coming in here from Brown. On the run down that left-hand side, but sending it well over in the 29th minute. Well, couldn't quite cup his foot around it to get it back across goal. The Eintracht Frankfurt man. Well, 2 shots so far from Germany, only the one from the host Slovakia. Slovakia playing out from the back. That's a nice ball for Javicek, but good pressure straight on him. Although the ball comes loose again here for the same player, Javicek. He looks up, and again a little bit heavy with that left foot. It's the same as what happened earlier on in the game. Got into a good position to deliver the ball, and then clubbed it out of play. There's half an hour gone and it's 0-0 here. Both head coaches striding around their technical areas. Voltemada just trying to turn. Didn't quite come off for him. As Belko taking no chances there with the long clearance upfield with Tresoldi running towards him. Right. Collins. Rosenfelder up towards Martel. Well, certainly Germany have had the lion's share of possession in this match, but no breakthrough as yet in this game. This Under-21 international friendly in Trnava, one of the stadiums for the UEFA Under-21 Championships in June. Gruda. Well, a couple of nice runs from him so far in this game with 32 minutes gone. Comes the throw from Collins down the line for Tresoldi, who's come out towards the right wing. And Marcelli there playing the ball off him for the goal kick. Oh, seems to be buzzing around everywhere, Marcelli, at the moment. Nebula with the restart. Well, certainly both sides looking to go on the attack as quickly as possible when they have possession, as Voltemada could be in here, and that's the opening goal. Well, it's a lightning break there, and in the end it's Gruda who taps in at the near post. 34th minute, created by Voltemada. Well, let's have a look at it here. It is a cracking break. It's right with the original ball to Voltemada. Lovely run from him. And a great pick out as well. It may have just taken a deflection there off the Slovakian defender. It doesn't matter though. It's 1-0 to Germany. It's a lead that they certainly deserve. As there, Gruda giving the goalkeeper absolutely no chance. Belko could just watch it roll into the corner. Brilliant finish. That's his second goal at this level at under-21s for Germany. Well, that's really given the Germans something to hold on to now away from home in this friendly. As Atubolu plays the ball out. 10 minutes to go until half-time. Certainly Germany will want to keep the clean sheet and take the win here in this under-21 international friendly. Well, Voltemada with the assist, but the ball to him from Reitz was absolutely excellent to pick out his run in the left-hand channel. And there's another quick break here. Gruda again leading the charge, just held up for a while as Collins takes over. Lovely curling cross, but it just drifted out of play. Looked as though it was going to have a nice shape on it towards the far post. As here's a replay, and there you can see the pick out right to Voltemada, and the defender getting nowhere near it, in fact, as Voltemada rolled it across. It's been relatively comfortable for Germany in this match. Perhaps Antonio Di Salvo is thinking his team should be more than one up here, as Voltemada comes forward again. Couldn't pick out Gruda this time. There's a ball just pinballing around. I think it touched off the referee. Normally that means a restart, but Germany maintained possession. Couldn't create a chance though, as there's a Slovakian player down here. It looks as though it's Nebula. There's a crunching challenge coming in on him from Paul Nebel. Winning the ball cleanly though. Oh, tough character, the Mainz midfielder. Nebula really feeling that one, but he's back on his feet and ready to go. Well, the hosts of the Under-21 Championships in summer behind here. Wonder what their expectations are. I think a good result for them would be to get out of the group stage. That's a nice ball out towards the right-hand side of the penalty area. In the end, just crowded out of it, though. It was Holly who was trying to come in from the right-hand side. As it's a tough draw for Slovakia with Italy, Romania and Spain in their group, in Group A. As the next ball comes across for Germany, it will just be kept in here in the corner by Gruda. The ball just evading Tresoldi in the first instance. There's now Marcelli. Feeds the ball forward, but strong defending from Ariembi. Getting better and better. There's plenty of experience. The former Bayern man. As it's just wave after wave of attack at the moment from Germany. Voltemada couldn't get a clean shot away, though. Managing to get onto the cutback, though, from Brown. With just under 6 minutes of the first half remaining now. Here was this half chance for Slovakia. So many defenders back. As it looked as though it did just evade Tresoldi, but he didn't manage to get a full header on it there a minute ago. Well, the chances have been there for Germany to extend this lead, or to build a bigger lead, I should say. Perhaps just the delivery in the final third needs to be that little bit more precise. I wonder if Antonio De Salvo's thinking of making any changes at half-time. The likes of Sherhunt could come on for his first appearance at this level. Knauf with his experience. As Namdi Collins there. Again, shepherding the ball out of play. It's getting... Buda could be away again, but he's been caught. Couldn't stay on his feet. And Javocek now is shown a yellow card, the Holstein Kiel player. That's a desperate lunge there, not even going for the ball, just taking a swipe at the player, and Gruda determined to get back to his feet. So a free kick in a dangerous position here. Perhaps Gruda would have been able to keep the ball in had play gone on. Not to know, though. Let's see if Slovakia can defend this free kick. 2.5 minutes to go before half-time. It's Reitz who takes it. Cleared on the volley. Only as far as Gruda here. And they throw in straight towards Voltemada. Reitz wants to take the corner as quickly as possible. It's the 5th of the game for Germany. really racking them up in this first half. None for Slovakia so far. It's a high one towards the far post. Just headed up in the air by Voltemada, and it almost fell there for Tresoldi, but there's a push in there somewhere. The Slovakian defender going down and winning the free kick. We're into the final minute of the first 45. I think that Germany most likely going to go in the lead here at the break. There's a late attack though from Slovakia. Collins coming away with the ball and a strong run up the right-hand side as well. Bit of grass in front of him as Javacek brings him down. But strangely, no decision going the way there of Germany. And finally it does now. It was Reitz who went down. It was Gaidos taking him out. Well, it'll be 1 minute of time added on. Yeah, we haven't had many stoppages so far in this game. Just the goal, really, from Gruda on 34 minutes. Well, a superb goal it was. Voltemada picking him out. Let's see what Germany can do from this free kick now. One of the last bits of action in the first period. It might result in a strike here, as Martel couldn't really make contact with the volley, rather putting his studs on the ball, and Belko could claim. Just on the turn, just lost track of where the ball was, under a bit of pressure from Jakubko. As the ball gets cleared here by Belko, and that's the half-time whistle. So it's Slovakia 0, Germany 1 in this under-21 international friendly. Gruda with the only goal of the game so far on 34. Join us in about 15 minutes to see if Germany can hold on to this lead or indeed extend it.
Roky sme čakali na tento moment. Vytvorili sme úplne nový spôsob bezpôvodného prenosu. Žiadny Morzeov kód, ale ľudský hlas, ktorý je počuť na míle ďaleko. Počujete? Počuje ma niekto?
Túžba po inováciách ženie Slovákov vpred už od nepamäti. Preto aj my v Telekome pre vás budujeme najlepšiu mobilnú supersieť. Sieť nekonečných možností.
Keď cestujem na Švýcarsko, vždy idem busom Slovakia. Nemám čo riešiť, a to doslova. Tak napríklad mám pohodový parking. Vstup do auta zdarma a aj voňavú karničku fakt. A stále niečo zabúdam. To mám si aj busy. Je tam voda zdarma a jasné, že rovno si kúpim online spiatočný listok. Neviem, či viete, ale lacnejší ako bušovný. Tak ale ani je aj vederčie. Vidíme sa v buse.
Welcome back to the second half of this Under-21 friendly international between Slovakia and Germany. At half-time it is 1-0 to the Germans, the goal coming 11 minutes before half-time. Some superb play down the left-hand side as Voltemada got free in the box. He sent the ball across for Gruda for the tap-in. And that's the only goal of the game for us so far. It's a narrow lead for Germany, but a deserved one, that's for sure. They had further chances as well to extend that lead. Slovakia, though, playing aggressively and making it difficult for Germany to break them down. There's a bit of a false start here to the second half. Well, once again, the referee not happy here. Well, it's Michelli who keeps running beyond the halfway line. As finally we do get going now. So a double switch at half-time with Siebert and Yander coming on. That's Yander's first appearance for the Under-21s, getting a late call-up. Siebert also a really experienced player for his age. This is the first corner of the match here that's been won by Slovakia to come in here in the opening minute of the second half. An outswinger. And Atobolu very happy that his team have managed to get that away. So it looks as though it's Rosenfeld and Reitz that have been taken off for the two players, Siebert and Yander. change as well for Slovakia, with Javacek being withdrawn and Sekula coming on for them. Well, a couple of changes then at the start of the half for Germany. Let's see how Siebert and Yander get on. Yander, the Nuremberg player, another one off their production line. That's a fine ball across here for Slovakia. The hold-up play, we didn't see a lot of that in the first half from Griga. As the ball is sent across, and good goalkeeping there from Atubolu. Didn't have a lot to do in the first half, to be honest. As there we saw Trisoldi, he had a good chance with a header in the first half in the 39th minute. Got his head to the ball but couldn't quite direct it on target, couldn't make good enough contact. And the ball there cannoning off the forward for a goal kick for Germany. Slovakia coming out a little more aggressively in this second half as far as attacking football is concerned. Into the 5th minute of the second period, and still 1-0 to Germany, but Slovakia looking to get back on level terms here. The ball hoisted forward, and no challenge coming in on Atubolo whatsoever. Ariambi back to him, just exchanging passes, those two. Well, this is again patient from Germany. In no real hurry. They don't need to be. This is another fine run down the right-hand side, but it's well tracked. Nebel and Kopicek coming together there. As the throw comes in for Germany, it's picked up by Slovakia again. And that's good defending from Brown. And he continues his run here on the overlap. It's gone Nebel just outside of him. Coming towards the area, looking for the pick out here for the shot to come in. And a decent attempt there from Yander. Well, just looked up, thought he could pick out the top corner. Well, first real sign of danger we've seen in this second half from Germany. as they look to increase their lead in this Under-21 friendly. Up against the hosts of the UEFA Under-21 Championships. Seabird coming across, and that's really strong defending from him. And again, he can make the interception here just to tap the ball across to Arian B. Gruda showed some lovely skills in the first half and is the scorer of the only goal of the game so far. Voltemada who created it. Mimbi right on halfway across to Siebert. That's a lovely ball here for Yanda, right in the corner. Looked up, decided not to deliver immediately. And the ball does come in and headed away in the end by Jakubko. Brown coming down the near side now. Unable, every time he passes the ball, he immediately makes a dart towards the box. Oh, he's looking to get into a goal-scoring position. As Germany again were in there. The ball from Collins in the end, just behind Voltemada. This is Nebel again. As Brown wins the corner off Uljaki. 10 minutes into the second half already. Well, the ball barely going dead in this game. Really very few stoppages. Here comes the delivery. And it's punched half clear, at least by Belko. It'll come straight back in again, though. No, intercepted there on this near side. And then a heavy challenge coming in from Brown. Kopusek it was who was feeling that one. Well, Siebert thought he could win it first of all, and Brown just mistiming it with the player floundering on the ground. Oh, yucky. His clearance. They're charged down, and in the end, Nebel bringing down Kopusek again. Too much pressure on the man. Free kick then for Belko here, the Slovakia captain. Voldemar just trying to chest it down as the ball is played over the top. And of course, Gruder looking to run onto it, forcing the error from the goalkeeper at least there, as he sliced the ball out of play for the throw to Germany. As that header from Ariembi a little bit loose there, and the chance has gone in the end for Slovakia. Atubolu coming to the rescue. The pass from Griga not accurate enough. He was sent a little bit wide as well by the pass in the end, I think. Ariembi just perhaps taking his eye off the ball slightly there. Well, let's have another look at it here. The ball is just helped forward by Marcelli, and he got it away from one player and gave it to another. Ariembi. Krieger was, though, causing problems there. And certainly Germany now know that they are in a game of football. In the first half, they controlled proceedings almost from kick-off. But still, it's only 1-0 here, as Voltemada was looking for Trisoldi. That run into the channel again from the Hanover man. Hasn't quite come off as yet for Trisoldi, but he is such a dangerous player in the penalty box. Comes alive in that whenever the ball is played to him. Got great pace to race onto balls forward from the likes of Voltemada. This is Sauer coming forward, and the turn here from Marcelli, and his shot is blocked there at the edge of the box. And we're about to tick over an hour gone in the game. And Slovakia starting to knock on the door, looking for an equaliser. Germany, though, holding firm at the back. Well, perhaps it means that Germany can come on the counter-attack and Slovakia throw more bodies forward. Well, the decision there looks as though it's gone against Collins. Let's have a look here. It's a little shove there on Marcelli. Oh, it's gone the way of Germany. In fact, they're saying it's a handball from the Slovakia forward, who's been everywhere. Every blade of grass he's run, Marcelli, so far in this match. Really putting himself about. Siebert. Well, a good test this for Germany, who were unbeaten in 2024 and looking to start 2025 with a win in the year of the Euros at this level. They won the tournament 4 years ago. They're looking to regain the crown this year. As I mentioned towards the start of the match, the next game in this international break against Spain in Darmstadt on Tuesday. That's lovely play from Slovakia, but equally diligent defending there from Nebel. Oh, the ball just kicked away there by Marcelli. He certainly seems quite a character, the Slovan Bratislava man. As there we see Janda, he's had the best effort so far in the second half for Germany. Something might come for them here, although it's well dealt with by Jakubko. Not much space out there for the Germans, as suddenly there's a one-on-one situation and breaking through, but Siebert getting back there on Sauer. Terrific defending. Doing really well to recover. And Sauer was moving at some pace there through midfield. Let's have another look at it here. Zariembi was beaten by the run of Sauer. Just as he was about to pull the trigger, Siebert got back really well. It looks as though we're going to see a triple change now for Slovakia. Marcelli coming off. Oh, no wonder. Sauer also going off. That final run from him. His last action. And Ulaki coming off as well, with Koja on to replace him. Cherepkai is on for Marcelli. Well, the Germans, though, just getting on with things here, as the Slovakians will look to find their shape with those 3 changes. 25 minutes to go. And just a warning, though, with Sauer's chance. Gajdoš just getting a talking to from the referee. As he's just pushing and shoving here with Janda. Midway through the second half here, the ball delivered in finally low. And away back to the taker. And Germany were hoping for another corner there, as they do get one now. The header just being tipped over. I think it was Voltemada who eventually got it. It's a bit of a scrappy piece of play. Well, Belka there coming to the rescue. The referee certainly keeping an eye on this pushing and shoving. As now he's having a chat with Siebert here, who couldn't get away from his marker. It was Griga who was up against him too. Giants there up against each other. As finally the corner is played. Headed away at the near post area. Should come back in here by Collins. It's a deep one. Ariembi looking to head it back across and ends up heading it to himself. Extraordinary. Great pace being shown there by the defender. Voltemada. Nebel for Brown, just seeing the gap there to try a trick. And it almost came off. Well, now we're going to see some changes here from the Germans with Ansgar Knauf coming on. Just starting on the bench this evening. Looks as though he's going to replace the goal scorer Gruder. And Ulrich coming on as well for his debut. Well, let's hope that he can have the same impact as Yanda did. Having a shot or two. Having come on as a half-time substitute. It looks as though Brown was the man who went off for Germany. Well, all change in these friendlies then. It might start to get a little scrappy now with 20 minutes to go or so. Yes, Antonio De Salvo having a look at a couple of fringe players. New ones coming in, late runs perhaps to get into the squad for the Under-21 Euros in summer. Tubolo, he was a little bit busier at the start of the second half, but it's been quiet for him again in the last 10 minutes or so. Some good defending in front of him to snuff out any attacks from Slovakia. Floated ball forward here, volleyed back by the Slovakian defence as Voltemada picks it up. Always seems to have a little extra time to the other players out there, the towering forward. Ulrich. And Voltemada getting onto the end of this ball. And the referee pointing his way for the free kick. Just being tugged back there. As Germany have suffered 9 fouls compared to the 6 of Slovakia. And the ball is whipped in here, and it was a dangerous one. Player sliding in was Martel, and it could have also beaten the keeper Belka as it was heading on target, despite getting no touch. Siebert has looked very cool indeed since he came on. As there's a lovely turn down the right-hand side. Great pace being shown here by Knauf. He makes the pick out here of Voltemada, and it's brilliantly stopped by Belko. What a goal that would have been. 72nd minute, should be 2-0 Germany. Let's have a look how close this is. It's a superb stop. Voltemada hitting that with full force. And Belko getting there, diving low to his left. Mansgark now showing what he can do, the Eintracht Frankfurt man. Coming on with fresh legs with 20 minutes to go against perhaps tiring Slovakians. Well, we're going to see yet another double switch here from the Slovakians by the looks of it. A foul being given away by Germany. As it looks as though the referee wants the substitutions to be made now in the 74th minute. Oh, Jambor, one player coming on alongside Ghazi. And it's going to be the big striker Griga, who's one player going off, and Gajdosz the other.
Minuta zápasu, dvojité striedanie proti Slovenska, z ihriska odišiel s číslom 22 Adam Grieger a nahradil ho s číslom 19 BeReal. 74th minute of the match, tak substitution in Slovakia. Out from pitch is player number 22 Adam Grieger, and replaced by player number 19 BeReal. Skončil tiež hráč s číslom 7 Artur Gajdoš, na miesto prišiel s číslom 11 Adam Gazi. Second substitution goes from pitch is player number 7 Artur Gajdoš, and replaced by player number 11 Adam Gazi.
All change then for Slovakia. Coming into the final quarter of an hour as they trail by 1-0 here and home to Germany. Germany looking to perhaps finish it off here as the shot comes in from Martel. Dug it way over in the end though. Well, 8 attempts to 2 in favour of Germany. And now Antonio Di Salvo going to bring on a couple more players here. Well, using the full strength here of his squad. As it's going to be Thielmann, one player coming on. Viper as well as Collins goes off. And Uhrmann also coming on for this final 14 minutes or so. Unable, doing very well indeed. Good showing from him. And Tresoldi as well. Well, it wasn't quite his night. Had a couple of chances, half chances, nothing really falling for him though in the game, to be honest.
No a
Gazi there, just trying to make a run towards the right-hand side into the corner. Couldn't get a hold, though, of the ball. It's a goal kick for Atubolo. Ariembi with the long clearance. And bouncing downfield towards Thielmann of Köln. And he's managed to get his way onto the ball here. The ball coming straight in towards Knauf, who couldn't quite take it on board. And a foul in the end from Yanda. Raking ball out here from Slovakia and headed on. This looks very promising indeed. The fans liking what they're seeing there, but Siebert again getting his head to it. He's been absolutely excellent since he came on. As solid as a rock. And Slovakia here looking to finish strongly. 12 minutes to go. Just the one goal behind. That's Holly here. Goes down. Swiderski. It is. Standing over this free kick. It's a really central one, though. No real angle for him. He's going to have to try and switch it out to the right-hand side, but Atubolo read the flight of it perfectly there and making the catch. You get the feeling Germany just waiting for their chance to make it 2-0 here. And even though they haven't as yet, they haven't been under too much pressure. And you get the feeling as well they've got another couple of gears to shift up through if necessary. That may well be the case in their next match against Spain in Darmstadt. And it's a really good test for them away from home in the hosts nation for the Under-21 Euros. As we've got 10 minutes to go now. Viper just looking to make something of it, the Mainz player. As Martel here down on the sidelines. Antonio De Salvo does not look happy that the decision has gone against his man there. Hoping his team can get this win over the line here. They have shown great game management throughout. Still the only goal, that one from Gruder in the 34th minute, created by that man Voltemada, who just went down. Imbi. It's another long ball forward from him. And that's a poor pass out towards the right-hand side from Slovakia there. Unable to create an attack. And Thielmann coming in there with the heavy challenge. And that will be a free kick. Looks like it's Świderski who was caught again. Going down fairly easily. Because Thielmann, in fact, got something on the ball. And the referee saying he also took the man. As Atubolu here, determined to keep the clean sheet. Wants to keep his place in goal for the upcoming championships, under a lot of pressure as well from the likes of Urbik. Tjark Ernst as well in the squad of Hertha Berlin. Gebhardt, a late call up from Jan Regensburg. Real quality in goal for Germany amongst the youngsters. There's a lovely touch around the corner here for Slovakia, and danger there as the shot came in. They're just whipping the ball across goal. Atubolu had to try and go for it. It was Holly who had the eventual effort. Well, that's the best we've seen from Slovakia this evening. 84th minute. Well, with the many changes, perhaps a little bit of the momentum has gone out of the game now for either side. We've just over 5 minutes to go. There's Viper there, causing trouble at the edge of the box. Voltemada stepping in to pick up possession. And continues his run into the box. Lovely little pullback. Didn't quite drop for Germany there. As Martel plays the ball out towards the right. Now Knauf looking to play the 1-2. That didn't quite come off. Good defending from Slovakia. As here's Knauf again, playing the ball towards the right, and it's an excellent block coming in. Well, you could see there Viper had the chance to pull the trigger, and frustrated that the block came in on him. It's a lovely little disguise pass to him from Knauf. And what a tackle it is from Nebula. Here's the resulting corner coming in, and the header floated into the arms there of Belko. Well, 3 attempts on target so far from Germany, none from Slovakia. As Viper is looking dangerous once more. Well, 3.5 minutes remaining now, plus any stoppage time. With all the substitutes, the referee may want to add on 4 or 5 minutes. We haven't had many other stoppages, though, in this second half. As Viper again goes on the dribble down the left-hand side, running into trouble that time, though. Yander was just a little too anxious there to get on the ball. And as we see that Terry Sherhunt is about to come on for Germany. His first appearance at this level, the Hertha Berlin forward. As Chila comes on for Holly, who had the best effort for Slovakia just a couple of minutes ago. Sherhunt on for Voltemada. A player who likes to come in from the left-hand side. A little bit of a different kind of threat here for Slovakia to face compared to Voltemada. Free kick here for Martel. Shvedesky just taking him out in the aerial challenge, and Germany will take their time over this. Just let the seconds tick down. Atubolu in no hurry. As we're just about into the final minute of the 90. Long pass upfield. It's an accurate one as well for Atubolu, finding Sherhunt's chest. And he gets the ball again here. Just managing to toe poke the ball on. And Slovakia looking to attack down that left-hand side, and Knauf here will be booked as there was a block of the run. Didn't look to be too much in it, to be honest. As Germany will now have to defend this free kick, which will come in right at the start of time added on. And we're going to have 2 minutes, so not as many as I thought. Can Germany successfully keep the clean sheet here against the hosts? Remember, they conceded a late leveller back in November in the last friendly against France, but a different calibre of opposition there. And a lot of pressure coming on them as well in the final phase of that game. Not so here. Slovakia with one real moment of danger. In the 84th minute from Holly, a strike from distance which went wide. No shots on target from the home team. As Germany here really deserved the 1-0 lead, which has been given to them by Gruda 11 minutes before half-time. As we're midway through time added on. Really excellent experience being picked up by the under-21s here, coming towards the championships in June. A couple of debutants coming on as well, Yander, Sherhunt and Ulrich. And we saw as well the quality that Knauf can offer when he came on. Well, Slovakia here running out of time, but they can't get the ball forward quickly enough by the looks of it. Shraderski, and the interception being made by Thielmann. Oh, Slovakia here finally injecting a bit of pace into their attack. As the effort came in, it was well blocked there. And maybe one last attempt here. Oh, why didn't they play like this coming towards the end of the match rather than in the dying embers, as that is the final flourish from the home team as it ends Slovakia 0, Germany 1 in this under-21 friendly. Great win that for Antonio Di Salvo's team. Will be very happy with the performance and the clean sheet. Perhaps a few more goals would have been welcome, as it was a dominant performance, but the only goal in the end coming from Gruda in the first half. It was enough to see them win the match here, and next up for them a big test on Tuesday in Darmstadt against Spain. Enjoy that one and enjoy the weekend as well in between. Take care from me. It's goodbye.
Vamos,